Y'all gotta hear this crazy crime drama. So that's Kouri Richins, and that's her husband, Eric. And Kouri is currently on trial for killing her husband with a fentanyl lace cocktail. She put fentanyl inside of his drink and laced it and killed him. But the sickest part about this whole thing is, before she was arrested on murder charges, she wrote a children's book to help her kids get over the grief of losing their father. She wrote a children's book. After she allegedly murdered her husband, this woman wrote a whole children's book about it and went on a book tour, was on ABC and a bunch of other channels on a book tour, talking about her grief. She had to write the book to help her children get through the grief and help her get through the grief of losing her husband. Meanwhile, she had tried to poison this man before she finally got him and he finally overdosed. She tried to poison him at least 14 different times. So they just hit her with 10 different attempted murder charges while she's on trial for his murder. Can we talk about it? Listen, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. So apparently he has a multi-million-dollar construction business, and she was a real estate broker slash developer. Her real estate agency wasn't going so good, so she had to take money out of their joint checking account. So they started fighting over it because he seen all the money she was taking out. She wasn't just taking out a little money. She was taking out bands. She took out bands out their life insurance. She took out bands out their retirement funds, out all the money out their joint account she took out. So he pressed her about it, of course. And they got into it and they was fighting a lot. While they was fighting this whole time, she went to their housekeeper and got some fentanyl-laced pills and tried to kill this man multiple times. She put the Fenty in his sandwiches. She put it in his drink, everything. He kept telling his friends he would get sick. And out of nowhere, he would just eat something she gave him or drink something she gave him, and he would get sick and he would break out. Even one time, he had to take his kid's EpiPen and stab himself with it because he didn't know where he would get it from. So apparently, after trying to kill this man 14 different times, it finally clicked, and he finally passed away. But before he passed away, he told all his friends, if something happens to me, it's Kouri. So meanwhile, she's on trial right now. All of this stuff is coming out. It's the craziest trial right now, and I'm going to keep y'all updated with it because she's literally on trial right now, and it's absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, while he's dying in the next room from her drug and her poison, she's texting her lover. She got a lover. She's trying to get the house, and again, mind you, she was taking money from him. She was stealing. She had an affair. She did literally everything horrible to this man, and then even tried to kill him when he's trying to love her and show affection. That's why I said, the way y'all be setting marriage up nowadays, I don't know. Like, again, we got to have joint accounts. That's why I always advocate joint checking accounts. You come in a relationship with you come in with, and I come in a relationship with I come in with. We're not commingling funds because you're going to end up like this. But sis really wrote a children's book about, for her kids to see, oh, this will help you get over your father. Went on a book tour, and now she's on trial. Can you imagine how psychologically damaging that is to her kids, that mommy wrote a children's book about daddy after she killed daddy and tried to help us get over the grief? Again, these people don't be knowing what they be doing to their kids. And this woman is a sick person. Mind you, she tried to poison this man 14 different times. He kept getting sick, and was like, yo, something happened to me, it's her. Bro, I don't know why you kept taking food from her. This is what I'm saying. If you got a woman mad, and I know we beef, I'm not taking food from you, sis. I'm not taking nothing from you. I mean, we got to be on good terms. Because again, and this, mind you, she tried to poison him multiple times. So you knew she was trying to do this, bro. You should have left. That's what I said, but you're trying to keep the family together. They had 3 kids. But listen, hell, she's going to keep trying. If she know you're not leaving and the doses is not working, she's going to keep trying. Mind you, they got this lady literally on a book tour with her children's grief book, talking about, hey, my kids got to get over the grief. Sis, you the whole reason that they grieve. You the reason they ain't got no father. And mind you, her trial is literally right now, and so much stuff is coming up. Even, it's a part of the trial I'm going to cover in the second part of this video. Her mother may have something to do with his disappearance. Her mother and her lesbian lover apparently may have something to do with the disappearance of her husband. And this story is just getting crazy and more fascinating, and I'll be covering it. I'm going to start a Kouri true crime series where I just cover certain cases and go over it. This Kouri Richins trial is absolutely sensational. Google it, all over social media. But if you want the best facts, come right here to the Kouri show. Kouri True Crime. Mind you, he told all his friends is testifying like, yeah, Eric said that he would poison her. Eric said that. So mind you, Like, he told all his friends, like, if something happens to me, my wife did it. So they are literally trying, and mind you, she's still trying to sell a house and sell a bunch of the assets, and they trying to stop it because how she trying to profit off of his death. Can we talk about it? I'll cover more in another section about the Kouri Richins trial.